3rd of October from Sydney, Australia. This is Bella Katrina. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I know time and space-time. Thank you for your patience with my timing of the videos. Knowing I'm thinking of you constantly, you just had to go and ground thyself. I was talking to the father about perfect match, right? Because he said he loves you. You're no way. Go, yeah. He loves you. And he doesn't do things. He goes, it's not going to be good or bad. I go, no. He said, no, it's not going to be right or wrong. No. It's not going to be this way or that way. I said, no. He said, no. I said, how's it going to be, Father? And you know what he said? He said, it's going to be perfect. I said, oh, like a perfect match. I saw that. I went to a live show called Perfect Match with Cameron Daddo. Oh my gosh, I met him. Anyway, perfect match. And I thought, oh, perfect. We don't say that very often. Only I can say that, says the father. I said, oh, a perfect match. So does that mean it's like friendship? Like, is it, I'll do Virgo and Pisces reading, you know, and we'll do the star match. And then he went on and on. Well, I had to go for a walk. And let me tell you what was revealed to me. He said, yes, they are the 12 tribes of Israel. Yes, they are the 12 living libraries. They are under my governance. However, you're down below looking up at the stars. You're not looking at my point of view, my perspective. And so the fallen ones have done a template of the sky when you were born, calling it astrology. Astrology is brought to us by the fallen angels. I said, I know that, but I read my chart, Father, and it was exactamundo. I mean, the girl reading my birth chart knew more about me than I did. She started out with the relationship between my father and my brother and my mother. And she told me the things that I had to break this lifetime. Like she just went, I remember walking out of there going, that was a computer program that she printed out on her computer of a map of the sky at the time I was born. And God said, yeah, it's true. But it's not the perspective from the divine. It's the perspective from the fallen ones. I said, I know, but it's true. And it's accurate to the 3D experience. So it can be a tool. It is very helpful. I know a lot of astrologers have printed my chart out and it's gone a bit berserk about it. I mean, one guy was like, you're coming to lunch with me. I said, oh, what did you see in that chart? He goes, I'd like to tell you over lunch. I said, can my girlfriend come too? Yes, absolutely. So Heidi and I got taken to lunch to talk about my birth chart because he was fascinated with it. I thought, oh, how funny. Anyway, I kept talking to the father, you know, because Gemini and Sagittarius, they're a good match. And he said, yeah, but you're looking for a perfect match. And you can only do that through me. I was like, oh, he changed the whole reading, Father. He said, yeah, so you're not going to do that. That's going to be automatic. And once you find your perfect match, then you can talk about what the signs are and everything. But you don't put them down as your blueprint. You put me as your blueprint. Oh, Father. What? I wasn't putting anyone else as a blueprint. What? No. He said, no. I'll find you the perfect match. I said, oh, what's that? He said, well, that's compatibility. I said, oh, yeah. And he said, that's ebb and flow, and that's a personality match. And that's an ease with it, a flow. There's no sorrow with it. I said, oh, I don't think I've ever experienced that. But, like, yeah, that's what you're giving to the ones who love you, could you just teach me how to love you? He goes, now we're talking. So the fastest way to get your perfect match is to find out how to love your Heavenly Father. I thought he twisted that around, didn't he? So then you'll be telling me, I'm a Libra and I'm with an Aries and we're fantastic together. You go, really? I wouldn't have thought they were compatible. Does anybody know the opposites? When I say compatible, it's the opposite. So there's Sagittarius and Gemini. I know Virgo and Pisces. What's the opposite of Scorpio? Does anyone know? Scorpio, the opposite. I have no idea. Gemini is Sag, air and fire. Earth and Pisces. So it's earth and water. So it must be earth. Don't tell me it's Capricorn, the devil and death. That'd be right. Sorry. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tune into the collective to get a perfect match. And we're going to go above the 3D astrology blueprint and look at it from the point of view of your Heavenly Father. And that's going into the divine. Starseeds, I went for an hour's walk to figure this out for us. That's why I'm late. I love Artemis. Now, Artemis is a plant, and Artemis does carry specific codes or plant spirits that we're learning about that aid in your ascension. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. I love that. The fire, right? The archer. And she's got the deer there, the guardian, Artemis. So Artemis is a legend, and she's very fierce in the forest, and she actually can change her shape. But she's only there for justice and fairness. Whoa. Arakura. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, right? Because you're looking at God's perfection coming into your reality, right? God said, don't worry about everything. Don't you worry. Be as a little child. I will look after you. He just showed me, like, when kids go to the park, they don't think, do we have enough petrol in the car to get home, Dad? Know that you're protected. You have somebody watching over you. All my needs are met abundantly for me now and always. And Sana reminded me that we're ambassadors. We're on a mission. And when you're an ambassador and you go to another country, right? So we're ambassadors for New Earth. We're from the kingdom. We're creating something new down here. So we're watched over. We have guardians. This is you, blooming where you are planted. The desert rose is the divine feminine. It's blossoming, isn't that beautiful? Sorry, I get carried away, don't I? Oh, well, that's what we've been asking for. Mother Mary's here, so her rose ray is about to come in because we've got the diamond from Magdalene in the heart. So that could activate with the Father, Mother, God principle, right? The blue flame and the rose ray. Now, I experienced the rose ray through the violet flame, actually, because the violet flame was made up of the blue flame of God and the rose ray of Mother Mary, the masculine and the feminine, is the violet flame. I sat with the violet flame for 4 days. Starseeds. Starseeds. And out of it came the rose ray. Can you believe it? I was gone then. I was like, I got a ray out of a flame. Like, I'm gone now. No one's going to listen to me now. You know, there's a turning point. This is your turning point, like that. This is where you go, I've just shifted. Like, the things that I want to talk about are not... they're of the heavenly realm. So have faith, your prayers have been heard and answered. They're being answered. This is your Holy Mother speaking. Amazing. Your Holy Mother's in this deck. Is this correct? Have I got the right? You've got to check Bella sometimes. You know, got the right book and deck. Because Mother Mary's here. So the rose ray, we must have it available. Like, I'm sure there's all crystals and fires and flames and rays and all these portals. And God's aligning all of them, right, for perfection. Now, you have to believe, Starseed, that they go into the ark 2 by 2. Like, I've always thought that, but it really hit me the other day. And I thought, what are we worried about? Far out. Enjoy the moment, right? If you're going to be with your perfect partner for eternity, chill the frig out. You know what I mean? Like, we can see each other next week. Right? It sort of flips and you take your power back. Mother Mary says faith is the light that illuminates your pathway. I know, but the light needs to be bright. Without faith, the future looks very frightening. Ugh. That's why it's essential for you to take whatever steps are necessary to keep your mind and heart filled with faith. Please don't give up hope on yourself or other people. Too late. Keep the candle of faith burning within your soul, as that one small inkling of hope can eradicate the darkness of despair. Be the light that illuminates someone else's gloomy hopelessness. As well. For as you make others stronger, it strengthens not only yourself, but the entire world. Let that be my intention for you, to eradicate all darkness and despair from your life right now. That is my intention. Oh, good one, Mother Mary. Let go of worrisome thoughts. Tick. Keep your thoughts positive. I am a child who's loved, guarded, and blossoming. This is so good. I'm enjoying myself. Notice and follow any divine guidance you may receive. Pray. Engage in spiritual healing. I used to hear that all the time, spiritual healing. I go, she's a spiritual healer. Like, what the frig does that mean? And then one day I met Carolina, or Carol, and she sat me down. And she said, let me tell you what it really means. I was like, oh. She said it means that fragments of your soul get shattered through shock, trauma, and abuse. It makes tears in your auric field. And you can't quite, like, you can go through gaps and you can be fragmented in your feelings and in your way forward. And then who you attract in is also fragmented. And so we bring those parts of the soul back. And I do that through, she said she did it through hypnosis and some other technique. And I was like, fragments of your soul get shattered? Like, I was just like, oh, I don't think so. I don't want to think that. Nah. Okay then, well, no, I don't really need a soul integration thing. Right? And now I specialize in it. But I do it with Jesus. That's what he says. You got to call back all fragments of your soul. We're going through a deep inner child passageway here from the emotional neglect felt as children. Therefore, the mother energy is here, and it's epic, right? Mother Mary is believed, right? She's the beloved mother of Christ, who's known as the Queen of the Angels for her ongoing and miraculous healing work. Mary works closely with anyone who is a child advocate, teacher, or healer. She loves the children and is devoted to making the world a safe and happy place for them. If you'd like to help children, ask Mother Mary for your divine assignment. So divine assignments are being given out in the Goddess Circle tonight. Oh, wow. No way. That's just woe to me. Whoa. Mary Magdalene's here. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So if you're in the 90% of spiritual, and I'll give you that one in a minute. It's beautiful. This is the test. So we're being tested that whatever happens in the 3D to just bring love to it. Hello. And God said, well, but the love is perfect. So I'm going to just ask him what that means as we go into abundance and romance readings for the collective. As we shift forward, I think 8 planets are starting to move. And you've done so well because it's really been a bit grinding, right? The energy. A lot of people suffering ascension symptoms like headaches and nausea, feeling lightheaded, cranky, frustrated. Breathe that out now. Breathe that right out now. We want Mary Magdalene, not Mother Mary. Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Mary. I'm not what most people think. Yet to defend myself would be to sink to a lower level than I feel comfortable with. I am one with the divine, just as you are, and I am here. And it is here that I chose to reside. The lower levels of human bickering, judgment, and chaos are just that, lower levels. I choose to do my work from the level of the higher consciousness, where love reigns supreme. It's here where the most good can be done, and I urge you to do the same. I urge you. Did you hear that? No, I urge you. Where you dwell in consciousness is where you truly dwell. So focus your thoughts on the good things that you can find in people and rise above all appearances otherwise. And so if you're having any trouble with anybody in particular, and we might just do this on ourselves, God said, do it on yourself. I was like, well, I wouldn't have even started the conversation if you were going to say that. Because I was going to say, think of the things, top 3 or 4 things that you like about somebody, right? And then you can, anyway, he's asking you to do it for yourself today. So what are the top 3 things that you like about yourself? And then keep affirming them to yourself. Like, I am loved, I have an open heart, I have faith, I pray, I've been heard, I'm receiving answered prayers, I am looked after in every situation as I am an ambassador on this earth. Therefore, I have angelic protection. You can't see it. Yamanya. Yamanya. I'm going to read this to you. Golden opportunities, right? So this is important. At this conjecture of your life, this is a huge upgrade of a mother healing energy. This is a distorted AI, artificial intelligence, what's that? Oh. So, distorted human behavior, I'm going to call it, right, is now being released in the collective, which is allowing the artificial intelligence matrix of the dark magicians to collapse. This is the day it collapses. This is the day the veil between the worlds is gone, and there's revelation here. See, Mother Mary is talking about children. So you guys need to be up to date and tell me in the comments here what is going on in the truth. You've got to find the truth vibration about children on the planet. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is the healing in the collective of the neglected emotional. It's the emotional neglect of the child, right? So once that's healed, it allows the ripple effect to go and actually bring all children. So there's a bit of a judgment day coming for people because God will go against those. There's actually a Bible verse that he says, like he warns, don't touch my children. It would be better for you to get an anchor around your neck and have it plunged to the bottom of the ocean than to touch one of my children. So God doesn't like that. And you're going to find out exactly what God does not like. In the media, I'm talking about in the government, I'm talking about revelations of crimes against humanity, actually. It's going through courts right now. So we're looking here at golden opportunity, being born through this energy, right, through this vibration. I don't know why you're so far away from Yamanya. Let's get closer to Yamanya. Sorry. This is your golden opportunity. You've got to get right up next to it. Do you have the word love written anywhere? Are you looking at sonic geometry? Right? Not Netflix. Like the ocean, life moves in waves and tides. Timing is everything. So when an opportunity presents itself, you must dive in at that moment. Everything that you've done to prepare yourself will accompany you. Yet if you hesitate or procrastinate, another opportunity will surely come along, just as the tides wash in and out continuously. Like the ocean, life is rich with variety and beauty. Enjoy experiencing its various rhythms and allow all doubts to be washed away. Remember I talked about the rhythm? So God's got a perfect rhythm match. Wow. Don't hesitate. This is the right thing to do. Your prayers are being answered. Get ready for a big and happy change. Celebrate your success. Know that you're qualified and ready for this new opportunity. And look, you've got Mother Mary behind you. Starseeds, that's epic. And Mary Magdalene, the teacher, to teach about love, unconditional love. And then Yamanya. So I'm going to read you a little bit about what she is. Right, it's pronounced Yi Man Ya or Ye Mahana. Sorry. She's an African and Brazilian goddess who's credited with creating the sea. Every December 31st, people in Brazil celebrate Yamanya by casting white flowers and miniature boats upon the sea waters. I just gave my friend a white flower, a white daisy. I'm going to go and pick them for you. The next reading. You can work with Yamanya by putting a tiny boat into the water and asking her for a wish. If Yamanya grants your wish, her waves will swallow the miniature boat. And if she denies the wish, your boat will wash up to the shore. Ooh. Since the sea is the root of earth life, Yamanya's connection to it makes her a very powerful and nurturing mother. Can you believe it says that? A mother goddess. She is a protector, supplier, and one who grants wishes. So here you've got the motherly energy. This would be the creatrix. This is the threefold flame. Power. This is healing on a profound level for the collective. This is bringing your perfect match, right? The one who's yours by divine right, let's say. And this is bringing in a door that no man can shut. Go Father. Woohoo! And we always love a bit of Kuan Yin in the house. Yay! Kuan's in the house. Kuan Yin. So we do our Kuan Yin symbol as Reiki Masters. And it says, release judgments about yourself and others. And focus on the love and light that is within everybody. So there's profound forgiveness of caregivers in this season or hour, as we're moving quite fast through these frequencies. Huge DNA upgrades, huge ascension symptoms, lots of pressure. Gaia's going through changes. They're saying, watch America. Myrtle Beach is flooded. Like, because Gaia's got chakras like we do. And God showed me, you know, when you go past, they had it on the T-shirt, the Pink Floyd. What's that Pink Floyd? And it's got the prism. And the white light goes into the prism and it fractures out the rainbow. What's the Pink Floyd song? Oh, it's an album. The other side of the... forgotten. Anyway, God was showing me that. It's like, you know, the white light comes in and it fractures. You know, I was talking about soul fractures. He goes, but this is a fracture of his body. And it's fractured into a rainbow. So we have to bring the rainbow back into alignment and bring it to white light. So this is your actual physical body that is changing. That's why we're learning about, you know, I just heard matrix implants, right? worshipping false gods which connect you to an astral plane, ooh, and eating the fear of animals. And if you just look back and take a bigger perspective, how that is an amazing effect on the vibration of your body. So your body's like the tuning fork. And God's creating an orchestra. No, I mean a symphony. We're here in the romance angels. So stay positive, starseeds. You're getting a perfect match. So you know that if it doesn't fit, it's not easy. It's complicated. It's confusing. Then that's not for you. Because you're not complicated. You're not confusing. True love is easy, flows. There it is. It's the romance of a lifetime. So this is scaring the bejesus out of me. Bejesus. Oh, Jesus, it's so funny. I was thinking of the Bee Gees. And he said, no, that's like detrimental to me, bejesus. I thought, oh, yeah. See? He's just giving us an example of how we live life. That's a sin, really, saying that, if you think about it. Like when people go, Jesus, girl, put a reading. She goes, Jesus Christ, Sagittarius. I was like, oh, Jesus came into the reading. I was like, no, she's blaspheming. Jesus Christ, what's going on here, Sagittarius? Like, oh no. That was just like, whoa. Whoa. 3 billion people about to go missing, love. Don't be blaspheming. I take it back in Jesus' name. You can flirt though, right? Because passion and romance are spiritual. Make the effort, kissy, kissy, kissy. Ah, don't you be... Look at you. I'm saying look at you. That's divine feminine I'm looking at. This is the inner child. See that? See how this is the teenager? The wounded teenager. The rebellion. And then it comes down to the wounds of emotional neglect. And you can fill that in for each other. Isn't that just something? I think that's the most amazing healing experience you'll ever have. I love it. Look. It goes to true love. So this is healing. Right? The different aspects of yourself. That's what you do in separation. That's why you're in separation. This is the, you know, the lad, the dad, and the sage. Or the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Then you're like, well, look at me. I'm a creatrix. I'm a triple personality. This is loving your uniqueness. So then that, you know, your partner can feel that their uniqueness will be loved. You know when you allow yourself to be yourself? Or you don't feel judged in another's presence? It's freedom. So you're having to trust this because there's been a separation. It's calling for you to have faith. You go, oh, not that chestnut. Go, yeah, that chestnut. So bring this into your visualization. Visualizing this. And then allowing a feeling to come up, right? And you've got to trust that feeling. So you can manifest this by yourself. And then when you get the feeling in reality, you'll know that it's true. Oh, I love that. Oh, we did it in the 6 bonuses. They're not that long. But you receive the Divine Love Template, the Diamond Rose, and the Sacred Love Codes. So have a look at Twin Flame Reiki. If you haven't done that, you'll love it. So this is about the angels arranging for this meeting. This is arranging the coordinates of the meeting, the time and the place. So starseeds, this is not for you to worry about. This is about you bringing your best self forward and trusting in divine timing that everything's working in your favor. Your inner child is healing. And when your inner child heals, they come out to play. And this is what brings in your divine partner, the freedom that you feel, right? And then you start to express yourself as a teenager, and then you sort of mature together. It's banter as well. there's a little bit of banter going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like two birds chirping at each other. That's what I can hear. And sometimes, you know, you can actually speak at the same time and listen to each other. Have you ever done that with someone? Where you both speak at the same time? And then you stop at the same time and you both heard each other? I had a friend I used to do that with. We got more clairaudient the more wine we drank. Yeah, no one could hang around. The guys couldn't hang around. We had boyfriends that they were like, no. You both talk at the same time. And then you stop talking. Like, I know, because we can hear and speak at the same time. So that's a quality, right, that you might have with your divine star-crossed lover, who is what? Your perfect match. Are you ready for your perfect match? You know, let me just get some abundance going first, Bella. So the abundance angels are here. They're saying, kisses for you, save all your kisses for me. That's us. I'll give you love, and you give me love, and wishes, and prayers, and roses. Right? You've got to give an exchange here. And this is about you being very aware. You're very aware, very awake. This is leading you into your new life purpose. This is like saying, oh, I'm so allergic to, like, whatever. You might say tap water. And then that might be your mission to supply, right, spring water to the world through conscious irrigation. And then you bring people in who have the same vision. So now you're not working for money, you're working with and for people that appreciate you and what you do in an atmosphere of harmony and ease. Oh, I forgot to give us this. I do have this. I'm going to listen to this tonight. This is for tonight. Unlimited ideas. See, if you were in a reading with me, a personal reading, I'd actually get that and send it to you now. Because, you know, you get waylaid and things happen, doesn't it? I like to do it in the now. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. I have a 20-minute meditation from the fifth dimension with the angelic gateway and Reiki. I'll put it in the community tab for you to listen to. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. You go, well, where do you get them from, Bella? Oh, you go outside and pick them off the tree. Yeah, there's ideas. Don't go to the one of good and evil. Hello. Just go to the one of good. So this is bye for now. Everything that is cluttering your life, your mind, anything that confuses you, anything that makes you feel sick or gives you a headache when you think about it. Right? We're not into thinking, we're into feeling. So you're needing space, star seeds. You're needing to let go of the past. Like clear out the love clutter. Right? That's clearing out the love clutter of your heart. Wiping your sunnies clean of all the fingerprints of past loves. And getting a magnifying glass. Right? To receive your idea. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered. Schedule. So miracles can come in. Yeah, miracles. So what is jealousy? Jealousy is a fear that I won't get. That's all it is. Can you believe that? It's an affirmation that you don't have something, yeah. And the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. This is like standing at the ocean of abundance and crash tackling somebody to take their bucket. That's like the karmics. I can't stand it. Anyway, we're here. Visualizing. Remembering that the order to the universe goes with your feelingization. So that, yes, you get a picture and that creates a feeling. This feeling is the strongest message for your creation. So you could be visualizing abundance and feeling anxiety. No, 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 no. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. So that's the secret. That's why we work on the wishes, like on the new moon. So it's what you think about and the feelings that you emit from your energy, your sovereignty, is what is you put the order out for the month on the new moon. So you'll see, right, that people will antagonize you on the new moon, so that you will be angry or lash out or ruffle your feathers, so to speak, on the new moon, because the dark side knows these are Sabbaths, these are appointed times that put in a vibratory signature, right, for what you are manifesting. Isn't that cool? When I found that out, I was like, it's new moon wish day, I can't talk to you today. I can't be around anybody annoying. Sorry, you have to ring me tomorrow. So, and then I find out it's actually the Sabbath. It's the Father's Day. It's Father's Day. So he's saying here, it's perfect. You can't even come close to what I have in store for you. But you can get a little bit of space. You can release this, because otherwise, right, that's a monarch butterfly program. Look, this is the monarch butterfly. Ah, we're not playing that game now, starseeds. Are you awake? See that? Look up monarch butterfly programming. So you understand that that is what that is. And that's what we're dissolving or collapsing, right? Through your quiet retreat, and you're visualizing. It's really important. The next card was exercise, but we'll look at that another time. You know, when the sun comes out, we can run around the block. Let's do a love snapshot here. Thank you for being here. It's just good to connect, because our vibration raises, and God wanted you to know that it's going to be perfect. I thought, oh, I don't really know what that means. I don't think I've ever experienced it perfect. And you know what God said? Because you're my perfect gem. You tell my children they're perfect. I was like, but they don't want to be perfect. They want a perfect match. So see yourself, right? We're going to see yourself as God sees you, through the eyes of love, to bring in miracles and your opportunity and true love of a lifetime. Let's do a love snapshot for starseeds watching, for love at the highest vibration, for their perfect match, Holy Spirit. Right? Well, what else would be the ingredients in a perfect match? Right? So miracles, golden opportunities, and unconditional love. That was a fast answer. You always have to speak your truth. And this is not from the mind. This is from your heart, from what you really desire. And you don't know until you speak it. So when you speak it out, it goes into your energy field like a vibratory signature, and you see, is it a match or not? And you feel that. That's your skill, starseed. You can feel it. And then you can change your mind. God said, give it to me. You can't do miracles. Well, I like how the way you're thinking, Father. He says, my ways are not your ways. You're like, hallelujah. Let's have a glass of wine. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Woohoo! When one day he said, I said, I don't fit in here. I'm not doing, it's like I'm just, please. And he said, you're not of the world, but you're in it. I was like, so that's a good thing? Like, that was astounding to me. I was like, so it's a good thing I don't fit in. Like, how that was when I started my relationship with God. I was like, how he turns things around. Wow. This is really good. Anyway, it's a bit like that with him. So spend time with your Heavenly Father because He loves you. He can see everything. He knows what you need as well. So He says if you could recognize Him and then, right, give of forgiveness. He wants forgiveness. And then He'll bless you. Right? It's like going to the big library door of your Father who never sleeps. That's what I used to do. Knock on the door and have a chat with Him every night. 5:30, I'd go and see my Father as though I lived in a castle. And then my Father was there in this big library, you know, with the Chesterfield couch and all that. And I visualised myself going in and sitting down in the big chair. And there's just light in front of me. And he'd say, he wouldn't say anything. I go, well, you know what happened today, right? Because I can't understand this behaviour. And this happened, and then this happened, and I felt like this. And could I just have? Would I be all right if I had $35,000 in my bank account tomorrow, Father? Like I was acting like it was my father. Could I just like have a small loan for no interest? And then he'd just be quiet, and I go, because this is how it is for me. Blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, we have to expand your consciousness. For we're talking about unlimited wealth, and you're asking for that. Like he's laughing at me. I was like, okay, well, I'll come back tomorrow because it's been great. So that's how I started my relationship with the Father. You've been so good, Starseeds. This is your rainbow body. Look. You've been clearing it and healing it and purging it and crying it out, yelling it out, stamping your feet. There's been a few tantrums here as well. It's like, I'm done. Finally. And then love finds you. What is this? This is Cupid's arrow. This is perfect. This is, you don't have to go out of your way. You don't have to leave your energy field, right? You don't have to go searching. You don't have to. You don't have to bring worry to it, he's saying. Just clear your own facets of your own diamond and know that your reflection, there they will be. This is your best friend. Ah, this is Skippity Doodah, holding hands, skipping, laughing, visualizing this, thinking of the top 5 things you love about yourself or other people love about you, and reaffirm them. Never done that before, that's funny. We need that because the manifestation that's coming in, we have to raise our vibration to match true love. And when we're down and out, it's like not a match. It's a vibratory match, like they were saying about, you know, the ayahuasca and all that. Some people can handle it, some people can't. I don't want to do it. Hello there. I've got a friend here. And then laughter. So this, it's all unique experience. Right? So don't think you should be somewhere, you should be doing this. Take the word should out of your vocabulary and enjoy your moment. You are joy. You're the perfect gem. I love how he says that. This is your Father speaking. I have not forsaken you. I hear all your needs and prompt you to prepare. But we must lift our faith for miracles because we need to live in that frequency, right? That's what a new timeline is. And when the old timelines collapse, it can give you a headache, let me tell you. Because what's happening is when that grid goes down of the dark magicians, all the obstacles between especially twin flames are being resolved now. They're being cleared. Right? They're coming through into the physical from the spiritual. And this is profound, deep. You're going to hear words from somebody's heart. And then you're going to hear yourself say words you've never expressed before. There's an opportunity coming. Open your heart to love. Please get activated to Twin Flame Reiki. It's your best step forward. It's available on demand Vimeo. And you get 6 bonuses with it. They're worth it. Change your frequency. Change your life. If I can help in any way, look me up. I'm at reikibybella.com. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Your perfect love match is awaiting your healing, excitement, and laughter. So bring it, star seeds. Shine really bright. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video right here on the channel. Thank you for watching.